If you have been considering selling your home, chances are you've thought about maybe some type of upgrades, remodels, additions, subtractions from your house that you want to do. But trust me, there are some things that you do not want to fix before putting your home on the market. I'm here to help save you money, okay? I see this time and time again where homeowners are thinking of placing their house on the market, and before they meet with any professionals like a designer, like interior design or a real estate agent, they just start on their own and they just do their own thing, and they start rehabbing and remodeling some of their units and thinking that they're going to get a dollar for dollar ROI, and the ROI is not there. Majority of the times, if you're going to be doing something to your house, it's not going to be a dollar for dollar ROI or return. So I do not want you thinking that if you put $30,000 into a new kitchen, that's going to increase the value of your home by $30,000 or even more. It's not. Chances are it's not. Very rarely have I ever seen that happen. So again, I'm here to help save you money and make sure that you do not do these things before listing your home on the market. Now, everything is a case by case. So I want to make sure that you are getting the customized and tailored information to you. So that means seeing your actual property, but I'm speaking very general here, okay? So these are the 9 things to not go out and fix yourself or even hire a contractor to do before listing your home. Let's get started with number 9 are doors. Now, a lot of homeowners love their doors. Sometimes when they purchase a home, they love the interior. And then later on, maybe a couple months or even years later, they realize this door, I don't know if I love it the most. Let's upgrade it. I want like that door to be just the door to enter when I come home from work or when I come home from the movies, whatever. The door is not going to make or break a sale. A buyer isn't going to not place an offer on your property because the door isn't what they want. Changing a door is not the highest and best use of your time or money. So do not get hung up on doors. Now, of course, if a door just doesn't work, if it doesn't even shut because of settling, if it sticks, if it doesn't even open, now that is going to be called out during inspections. But I'm saying if you have a fully functional door, there's no point of upgrading it to like the top tier. Carrying on to point number 8, which are windows. If you have fully functioning windows, then you don't need to upgrade them, especially being that windows are so expensive. Windows very rarely make or break a sale. And I say very rarely because if you have completely remodeled, like done like a gut job on a property, and you've remodeled everything else, and the only thing that just stands out, it's an eyesore, are these old windows, then that could make a difference because chances are the person that's going to be purchasing it wants the brand new feel if they're looking for something like that, but then they see these windows and they realize that they're gonna have to pay a lot of money out of pocket. But overall, save your money, especially with some of these window companies charging an arm and a leg for windows. Trust me, I know. Number 7 is more so from my background where I sold property in Arizona, where it's very hot and pools are a necessity almost. Here, obviously in the Twin Cities, we don't see it too much, but overall, adding a pool does not give you the ROI. It can cost $70,000 to add a pool. It's not going to increase the value of your home, especially not by $60,000 or $70,000. It might by maybe 10. And again, this is very dependent on where in the country you live. St. Paul, Minnesota doesn't value pools nearly as much as Arizona. And even in Arizona, it's maybe 50 cents on the dollar. So you're losing out. If you're going to be installing a pool, make sure that you're doing it for your own benefit where you can enjoy it. And then the secondary reason might be to add a little bit more value, but either way, you'll be losing. So I want to make sure that if you want to add a pool, it is for your own benefit first. Number 6 is adding a bathroom. And I'm not talking about remodeling. I'm talking about adding a whole nother bathroom. Now, again, everything is tailored. It's specific to the property and your specific condition. Say you have a house that's 6 bedrooms and you have 1 bathroom. Yes, adding that bathroom is going to add value. However, if you have a 3-bed or maybe a 4-bedroom house and you already have 2 bathrooms, adding another bathroom is not going to add that much. Actually, in fact, it might only add $4,000 to the value of your home. And guess how much it costs to add a bathroom? The square footage, the plumbing, the electric, the fan, the air duct, it's way more than $4,000. And if it's a nice bathroom, like top tier, then it might add an extra $1,000. So it might increase the value of your home by $5,000 total. Again, the ROI is not there, which leads right into the next point, which is remodeling a bathroom or a bedroom, and especially a kitchen. A lot of times homeowners have lived in the property 5, 10, 30, 40 years, and they're looking to sell, whether you're looking to upsize, downsize, move across the country, whatever it is. And after they've looked at other homes that are selling in their neighborhood, what the quality of the interior looks like, those homes that have sold compared to yours, a lot of homeowners will think, okay, you know what, let's just like copy and paste what they did. Or if they did this, we could probably cut some costs and maybe not do the exact, match for match of what our neighbors sold for. So some sellers go so wrong and they just off-road it, man. They just go rogue on their own and start picking their own interior colors. They pick their own countertops. They redesign the bathroom or the kitchen. And I do not want you to be in this position, because without the help of an interior designer that will tell you what's exactly trending right now in order to get that kitchen or the bathroom, which are the two most common reasons buyers will purchase. So these are important. And I'm not saying don't put any effort into your kitchen or bathroom. I've made other videos on exactly what to do, but what I am saying is don't go without the assistance of professionals that are seeing homes every single day that are in this industry. So I ask that you have two people before you make any decisions. So the first one is the interior designer. They do this for a living. However, they do this for money. So they're going to give you the most up-to-date, what's trending, what do buyers want to see in properties. The second person that I want you to have is a real estate agent. Now, of course, I hope that you hire us because I'm making these videos for you. So I hope you find value from them. And even if you're not in St. Paul, Minnesota, or the surrounding areas, I can connect you to another top real estate agent, a top producer that focuses on listings in your area because of the brokerage and the partnerships that I have. But the reason I ask that the second person that you have is a real estate agent is because they have a fiduciary duty to you, especially if they're not doing dual agent. If they only represent you, then fiduciary duty, meaning keeping the most in your pocket, putting your benefits first over theirs, is part of the description of being a real estate agent. So yes, have an interior designer that will let you know what colors are in, what styles are in, what kind of countertops, all of that. But then also the real estate agent that will make sure that you're not just paying extra money for no reason, because it's a real estate agent's job to keep the most in your pocket. It's also the real estate agent's job, and they will get paid once they find a ready, willing, and able buyer. So you want to make sure that you're confident that that listing agent will be able to do that. So again, an interior designer for the taste and a realtor to save the most money for you. Another thing of what not to fix is adding another bedroom, especially if you don't pull permits. Man, this will only probably end up hurting you. You have to disclose everything. So if you do not pull permits, the buyers will find out during their inspections. There's no point of hiding anything. No one has ever been sued because they disclose too much. So the more you disclose, the less of a chance you're going to get sued later on. And I say this because this is America. This is a litigious society that we live in, especially now with the NAR settlements and buyers thinking that they no longer need representation of their own, their own fiduciary agent to help them purchase. A lot of them will be going to listing agents. Therefore, what does that look like is that listing agent that's representing you will also be then representing the buyer. And by being dual agent, that's what it's called, they no longer have the fiduciary duty to either you or the buyer. So what happens is they kind of keep their mouth shut. The only thing that they have to do is just maintain confidentiality with both parties. They can't tell you how high the buyer will go. And then what happens? Not enough communication because neither party had that fiduciary duty. And then something wasn't disclosed properly. Buyers get mad. Buyers sue the seller. So I don't want you to be in this position. I'll make a lot more videos about that later on, and we can talk about that over Zoom when you book the call. But all of that to say, do not be adding other bedrooms without the help of a professional. The next point is electric. Now, if something is hazardous for your safety, you should be fixing this. But overall, Electric can cost a lot. It is a good idea to get an inspection. At the same time, when you do have an inspection, you do have to disclose that to the future buyers, which could be good and bad. If you think that the inspection is going to come back bloody, just know that you're gonna have to disclose everything to the buyer. Again, no seller ever got sued for disclosing too much. You want the buyers to know exactly what type of property they're gonna be getting, so there are no issues later. However, making significant changes to electric, plumbing, or say getting an entirely new roof when it's not necessary will cost you. If there are certain areas of the roof, then it's probably best to get a roof inspection, patch up those areas and make sure that it's going to pass inspection later on when the buyers go under contract. But it's probably not worth getting an entirely new roof or fixing the plumbing entirely. That can cost tens of thousands of dollars, and it's not going to be a dollar for dollar ROI. If you're interested in selling your home today or within the next 12 months, book a call with me, especially if you're in the St. Paul, Minnesota area or the surrounding areas. If you're not in the state, I can connect you to a top producer just like myself that will help you, guide you in the right direction to help you net the most. I have a Calendly link below, so book a call there whether you're in the state or out of the state. My name is Ali Garced. The next step in the process is we'd be booking a Zoom call. I'll connect you to a real estate agent if you're not in the state, or if you are in the state, I'll be working with you with my partners. When both of us decide that we're going to be going over to your property, we will bring the listing paperwork with us so we can sign and get started marketing your property. And when I refer you to a couple of agents, if you're not in the area, keep in mind these are going to be top producing agents. And at this point, you might be thinking, who is this person? My name is Ali Garced, or Ali the Agent on all social media. I was a special agent for the Air Force and I served active duty for a decade. I separated as a major, and while I was active duty, I was a negotiator. I worked counterintelligence, I worked fraud, where we worked felony level cases, and now I take my negotiation skills and I work in real estate, and I absolutely love it. I talk to homeowners every single day, so book a call using the link below. I look forward to talking to you, and if you want to know exactly what to fix, since this video is all about what not to fix, watch this video over here. I'll see you in the Zoom call.